The Space Force. Does that make sense? The Space Force.
Donald Trump first began raising the idea of a Space Force in the spring.
Space Force.
It soon became a crowd pleaser, and that made for juicy satire.
The Space Force. It's Donald Trump's idea.
Talk shows leapt on it. Trevor Noah's The Daily Show lampooned both Trump and his supporters.
Down here in Trump country, they only wanted to talk about one thing.
Space Force. We need it.
Space Force.
Making space great again. I am so excited about Space Force.
There was just one question.
What is Space Force?
Something we've been missing for a long time.
But it wasn't a joke to Trump, and the vice president made that clear today.
As President Trump has said in his words, it is not enough to merely have an American presence in space. We must have American dominance in space, and so we will.
It's true other countries have been flexing their own astro muscles. China has tracked and destroyed one of its satellites, apparently just to show it can. Still, Pentagon brass and the Secretary of Defense, James Mattis, were all on the record last year saying they don't want a sixth branch of the armed forces. They're fine with the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard, which are already keeping an eye on space, without adding the bureaucratic weight that would come with a new branch of service. But listen to how Secretary Mattis walked around the question this week.
We are in complete alignment with the President's concern about protecting our assets in space that contribute to our security, to our economy, and we're going to have to address it.
Note that he agreed only on the problem, not on the solution. There was a whiff of ceremony about the announcement today that ignored an important and awkward fact. Congress would have to approve the creation of a Space Force, and an election that could change who has power in Congress is just a couple of months away. Keith Bogue, CBC News, Washington.
Now, the campaign to re-elect Donald Trump immediately got on board all of this. It's asking supporters to help pick a Space Force logo. There are 6 designs to choose from. They're all sort of kitschy and futuristic in their own way. There's even one referencing Mars exploration. But once you click on your pick, you're then taken to this other page. And before you can vote, you've got to give the campaign some of your personal information.